After extensive R&D, Austrack have really nailed it with the Simpson X. It's a thoughtful and value-packed approach to camping in the Australian bush. The massive rooftop tent is an absolute peach. Sitting up there on a day like this, catching the breezes and the views is a real treat. But downstairs is just as good. Everything you see here is a standard inclusion. Massive wraparound awning, dual zone Evercool fridge freezer, solar panel, 240 volt charger, stereo. The list is as long as my arm. Austrack packed a lot of comfort into the Simpson X, but for an off-road camper, it all starts and ends with grunt. Beneath this good-looking body, there's serious capability. Fully welded, hot-dipped drawbar and chassis, heavy-duty, independent coil spring suspension, dual shocks, basically everything you need to position yourself way off the beaten track. Up here, there's a definite king of the castle feel. It's like you're in a crow's nest, exploring the far horizons. Aside from sleeping, it's perfect for chilling with a book or just simply chilling. But let's hear what our 4 judges made of it. There was a buzz about the campsite around the Austrack Simpson X. Did you feel the vibe there?
I feel that vibe, absolutely. I love that chuck wagon sort of style of affair, that lighter, compact, rugged, easy in the bush type thing. If I was in the market for a camper trailer at the moment, that would be certainly one of the highest on my bucket list to look at.
I personally really like the rooftop tent, and if I was going to be touring, I think this is something that I'd definitely be keen to look at. The fact that it's so lightweight, there's stacks of storage space, good little kitchen. I think the X-Pack as well, it comes with the fridge, the 75 litre Evercool, as well as 160 watt solar, and it was just a really nice little unit.
And they've got the core basic things you need here. They've got power, they've got water, you've got somewhere to sleep with surprising degree of room. That was a big rooftop tent up there. It had all the things going for it as a little lightweight camper. This is a great addition to the market.
Got a GVM of 1500 kilos. Everything could tow it basically, and I'd take that up into the mountains in some of the roughest tracks around. You'd get a fair time off the grid as well, 100 litre water tank and 1 9-kilogram gas bottle and that sort of stuff. So yeah, for a couple of people, you'd live well.
As soon as your tent was out, you could add the walls around there, and suddenly this becomes a perfectly good little space for a couple of kids, or as just a change room, so you don't have to be getting changed in a more awkward horizontal position upstairs in the rooftop tent. You can be standing up down there, and there's a lot of practicalities about this camper.
If you take the time to fold out that big 270-degree awning, put the walls in, put the floor in, you've got a pretty good living area, pretty comfortable.
It's built around capability. I mean, that's its real draw card. The expedition type trailer, go anywhere.
Perfect little base camp, and you'd be comfortable up there if the weather was terrible and you had to spend a bit of extra time up there. There was lots of good airflow, midge-proof screens, windows all round, really comfortable.
When you're in that high humidity, muggy type condition, being up high, you're going to get more airflow through the unit as well.
Less heat off the ground.
And when you camp next to that croc-infested river, you're not so worried about old Mr. Scalyfin coming and nipping your arm off in the middle of the night. You are quite safe up there.
I think the value for money factor is what really stands out here. This is $17,990 plus you're on roads. This falls into that adventure camper category, but at $17,990, this is a third of the price that you can pay for some of the others in that category. Yes, you're not going to get all the bells and whistles that you get for something with 50 grand or whatever.
Okay, so that's the Austrack Simpson X, a perfect expedition camper for a tiny price.